I bring to you the defence of Elizabeth Castle in Jersey. I don't want to discount people's experiences, and I'm not going to discount the location of potentially being haunted. What I am going to challenge is the evidence that we captured on the night, from a perspective of reality. The first point that was raised was that of a stone being thrown. All we have is an audio capture of this event, and of course the witness statements for the people that were there. We do not have any video footage which shows the origin of this stone. Now, I'm not suggesting that any of the people there threw this stone, but in light of hard, credible evidence, that challenge would come to the forefront, and we simply have no defence to that part. Another point raised by the prosecution on this case was that of the glass moving, where the glass appeared to move without touch. I'd say unfortunately on this event we had to use what we had, which on that night was a plastic upturned cup. Very, very light. That many people crowded around with their fingers millimetres above this cup could in fact cause it to judder, and this is how I think it would happen. If you think for 1 minute about a balloon and how it has like an aura of static around it, without touching you can move the balloon. I would suggest this be the same thing as the static field surrounding the plastic cup. Without people realising it, disturbing that field around it was causing it to judder and therefore move across the table. Another part of the prosecution's case was that of an image caught in a flash, and yes, it happened to me. And whilst it was very real for me at the time and quite hair-raising, it was literally caught in a flash. What I could not say is that it was not simply a trick of the light. I was the only witness that claimed to have seen this. As also in the case with the smell, whilst it was shocking at the time, again it's not recorded, and therefore we have no evidence. We simply have a witness statement. As far as the ghost box is concerned, the ghost box says many things. It could simply be coincidence of what was picked up in time with what the question was that was asked. And lastly, the EVP clips. Interesting as they are, they simply are unexplained recordings. So in light of the defence of Elizabeth Castle, based on the evidence gathered from the event, I'd have to suggest to you we do not have solid grounds to charge Elizabeth Castle with being haunted. I would have to ask you to record a not guilty of being haunted or open verdict.